now let's meet the starting lineups. First to the visiting Wolfpack of Loyola University, New Orleans. Starting at guard, a 5'5" senior from Loyola, Alabama, number 2, M.G. Lyman. Also at guard, a 5'6" sophomore from Walker, Louisiana, number 10, Caitlin Travis. At forward, a 6' sophomore from Zachary, Louisiana, number 14, Alyssa Odell. Also at forward, a 5'10" sophomore from New Roads, Louisiana, number 15, Cochran. And starting at center, a 6'2" senior from Ponchatoula, Louisiana, number 33, Kate Thompson. The Wolfpack are coached by Kelly Kennedy, assisted by Presley Wascott and Camry Gassaway. And now the starting lineup for your Middle Georgia State University Knights. Starting at guard, a 5'9" junior from Dublin, Georgia, number 4, Brianna McCray. Also at guard, a 5'5" junior from Lithia Springs, Georgia, number 12, India Johnson. Also at guard, a 5'9" junior from Smyrna, Georgia, number 15, Keontae Rollins. Starting at forward, a 5'8" junior from Atlanta, Georgia, number 25, Loyola Bird. And also at forward, a 5'10" senior from Ariel, Alabama, number 23, Zakiria Johnson. Knights are coached by Anderson Lagan, assisted by Johnny Powell. And it's time for MGA basketball.
Welcome into this midday matchup here in Cochran, Georgia, between the Middle Georgia State University Knights and Loyola University New Orleans Wolfpack. I'm Joe Copshaw. I'll be bringing you throughout this matchup, and it's set to be a good one. These two teams very familiar with each other, but haven't played in over a year. The last time they did play, MGA on the downside, and that's how it's been the whole series history. Your Knights 0-10 versus the Wolfpack, looking to change it and start to get a boost late in the season as they come in 1-10. As for the Wolfpack, a very well-rounded team, 11-8, 5-3 in conference play. Should be a good one. Your Knights in their home whites with the purple outline, and the Wolfpack in their blacks with that deep maroon color. They win the opening tip, and we're well underway here at Morris Gymnasium. Running the point, Lyman. Catalyst of this team at point guard. Back to the point with Odell. Now move to the corner. Swung inside. Good ball movement, turnaround shot, foul. Really smart play from Kate Thompson. Thompson, the fifth-year senior, 6'2", placed the true center position, but saw her give a bit of a drop pass right there. And Alyssa Odell on the turnaround caught it up in the elbow and a chance to get some early points at the line. Odell makes her first, one of the better free throw shooters on this team, sitting around 70%. She misses the second, splits her trip, and it's a 1-0 game here early in Cochran. Big change for the Knights. India Johnson back. Really has become the starting point guard. Went down with injury, now returning for the first time in a while in this game. Zakiria Johnson tried to get it inside to McCray. Her pass picked off, running the floor, the Wolfpack. They'll settle it down after a tip pass on the drive, jump ball. And with the possession arrow in favor of the Knights, they'll get the turnover. McCray to inbound to Johnson. India Johnson. Back to the Johnson and Johnson duo with them on the floor. Rollins will take a three. She can't sink it. Not really her game, but was left open, trying to go for it. And after the rebound is a tie-up, it will go in favor of the Wolfpack. NG Lyman with it. Quick pass to the elbow, swung around to the corner. Good job by the Knights to stay on everything there. That was crisp passing. Now down low and an easy finish. Again, Kate Thompson setting up her forward partner Odell with an easy turnaround kiss off the glass. 3-0 here early. Rollins with it. Zakiria Johnson, corner three, too strong. And now a chance to get out to a very early and big lead. Kicked out straight away. Now to the corner. Three. Pure. MG Lyman sinks that one. That's part of her game. Shoots around 30% from beyond the arc. It'll go up a tick after she nails that one. 6-0. Scoreless for 2 minutes, the Knights trying to break it here. India Johnson fake steps into a three. She'll get it right back, top of the key. Throws one up, won't come down into the nylon. Instead, a rebound for the Wolfpack. They'll run the floor. Now a three for the center. Rolls around the rim, and the point guard crashes in for the rebound. Now another three. That one off the back rim. Another offensive rebound and a chance for third chance points here. Now down to Thompson. She kicks it out. Lyman swings to the corner. Dribble drive back out. Odell takes the long two. Won't go. And the Knights finally able to pick up a rebound. Rollins will slow it down. She's got Odell on her. Tries to blow by baseline. Instead has to give it off to Zakiria Johnson, who gives it back up to India, and the Knights will sit down. Corner three. Early in the shot clock won't go. That was Layla Hurd's first attempt of the night, and couldn't get it to fall. Baseline drive. Early whistle. Looked off ball, and it is on Layla Hurd. Knights' second foul of the game. Down low. Back down low after an entry pass. Turnaround jumper. Nice touch from Thompson. And a timeout here early from the Knights. They've been held scoreless for 3.5 minutes, while the Wolfpack have added on 8. And it's been a well-rounded 8. Odell with 3, Lyman with 3. Odell, of course, getting 1 at the line and 2 from a short turnaround layup. And Kate Thompson, her long 2. That wraps up the scoring so far. The Knights with just 4 shot attempts, and 3 of them have been from beyond the arc. So trying to get it going from deep, so far unsuccessful. But a new possession here for the purple and white to try and get their first points on the board. It'll be the same lineup, no substitutions coming in out of the timeout. So we'll stay with McCray, India Johnson, Zakiria Johnson, Rollins, and Hurd. As for the Wolfpack, their huddle lasting a bit longer. Refs will come break it up. And it looks like they will keep the same starting 5 out there as well. So no changes on the floor, but the Knights hoping for a change of pace. India Johnson swings to Zakiria. Back to India Johnson. Rollins with it. She'll scan. Off to McCray. To Hurd. To the corner. And Zakiria Johnson receives it right at the point. Throws it up and nylon as it comes down. That one a bit more of a line drive than you usually see from her, but it works out as the closing defender. Not enough time to get a hand on it. And MGA has their first points of the game. Odell with it to Thompson. Thompson swings the rock, and it gets down low right back to Odell. She tries to rifle run in to her cutting teammate, but couldn't get it to go, and a good save from Hurd to get the Knights offense going. India Johnson picks up a screen. She'll drive, blows by everyone. Layup won't go. She steals it right back, goes right back up with it. Couldn't get it to go again, saves it, but saves it to the Wolfpack. Refs will say the foot was out. India Johnson, almost a highlight reel play after a great drive, blowing by everyone. Couldn't get it to go contested, but then stealing it right back. Just again, too much pressure in the paint. Two screens up top. Whistle comes in. Foul on McCray, who was guarding the ball, so looks like a possible reach-in, as we'll have our first substitutions. Lowry and Pollock come on for Johnson and Rollins. So with that foul, shot clock resets to 20 seconds, and the Wolfpack a little bit more time to work with. Another whistle, this time offensive. The point guard, Lyman, trying to set a screen down low, and her feet weren't set, and the Knights get the ball right back. Good job to break the press again until it's lost by Lowry. But backcourt violation saves the Knights, as Lowry lost it right on the line, so trying to pick it up, the Wolfpack just go over and back. McCray tries to get it to Lowry in the backcourt, but it's picked off, cutting down low, drawing the foul, and one. Thornton, good job running the floor off the steal, and picks up two with a chance to earn one the old-fashioned way. Actually, before the shot goes up, it was a foul on Odell. Thornton picks it back up, though, a chance to get those points right back. Can't get it to go, and Zakiria Johnson with the tough rebound. Don't really see that on a turnover and quick drive. An illegal screen picked up. Now Pollock tries a three, won't get it to go. Knights crash the boards but can't pick up the rebound, and it'll stay with the Wolfpack. And the Wolfpack have been held scoreless for a while. The Knights haven't been able to get their offense going, so it's stayed at 8-3 for a consistent while. Now a drive, floating in the air, hanging and scoring. Caitlin Travis sinks it. Excellent job to lose her defender, go up and really just hang in the air until she could get a clear shot. Knights settle in. They'll take the three. This one short. Easy offensive rebound for Chloe Pollock as she just crashes in and converts the two. So the Wolfpack, the first to reach double digits, but the Knights answer right back, and we sit at 10-5. Caitlin Travis gives it off to Lyman. Lyman spins back to Travis. She'll spot up, long two off, and will roll out of bounds, and it'll be Knights ball. After that shot, Caitlin Travis will check out, and in comes Jocelyn Wyatt, the graduate student from Tacoma, Washington. Inbounding, Zakiria Johnson gives it off to Pollock. Pollock tries to get space. Zakiria Johnson has some. She'll take the three, won't go. Offensive rebound. Lowry spins, tries to go up with it. She's rejected. She falls on the ball. This will be a tie-up. Arrow in favor of the Knights, but just 11 seconds to work with, and they'll inbound from under their own basket. Foul here, it looks like as the confusion of Lowry cutting down low gets a reset shot clock as it looked like Lyman crashed into her. So now the time less of a worry as there'll be 20 seconds on the shot clock and a substitution here. Bria McClure, the senior, checks on for Lyman. And just 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Trying to throw it off the back. Pollock now kicking out to McCrae. Long two, won't go. Picked up, sent right back. As that is yet another block for Kate Thompson. Baseline drive, reverse layup won't go. Whistle comes in. And Thornton picks up the foul. As she tried to go over the back of her head. Enough contact that she draws a trip to the line. First shot made by Thornton. Thornton averages the most points on this Wolfpack team. Just around 14 points per game for her as she splits her trip at the line. Zakiria Johnson with it for the Knights. She tries to get it down low, and again, Thompson with the defense, this time forces the steal. McCrae able to do so well getting back on defense. Pretty normal for her. As McCrae just uses her speed to get back and pick off a passing lane and gives her team a chance to settle down into their man. Three ball off the inbound, hard off the front iron. Good offensive rebound from Thornton. She kicks out. Another chance at three. This one hard off the iron again. And a foul and one picked up by Thornton. Wolfpack determined to get three any way they could. They'll do it the old-fashioned way. So some short threes cause hard rebounds off the rim, and eventually able to take advantage is Thornton, who won't convert the three-point play, but could convert the fourth. She'll have a chance at it, and again, an abnormal way, as she'll head to the line for two more. Offensive rebound was gathered in, looked like by Odell, who threw it back up, and then Thornton tried it herself, couldn't get it to go, but a chance at the charity stripe. Thornton sinks this one. Thornton 3 of 5 from the line as she sinks both there. As she's now the leading scorer in this game. McCrae tries her hand floater, won't go. Early trap in this possession broken by the Wolfpack as they cross the halfway mark and settle into their offense. McClure calls for 4. And that play will work as it's off to Thompson, who again, pick and pop with Odell, gives it off, and she kisses it off the glass. Those two forwards work so well together, and they've dominated this game early as the Wolfpack lead by 12. This pass tipped out of bounds, intended for McCrae. She'll likely be the inbounder for the purple and white. She is. Substitutions come in for the Wolfpack as Kate Thompson will get her first breather of the game. She's been everywhere for the Wolfpack, so a chance for the Knights to maybe take advantage as there's less size down low now. Foul, offensive, as it looked like both Lowry and Sidereal Oliver were crashing towards the corner, and one of them perhaps getting their arm wrapped up in a Wolfpack member. So the Wolfpack a chance to perhaps get to 20 in the first quarter. They'll go down low instead. McCray with good defense on the much taller Odell, who's had a good day to start. And perhaps a chance at some momentum for the Knights after a good defensive possession. McCray will try it on the offensive side, too strong. Odell with the rebound. Good bounce pass down low, finished off by Babineau. And now just 40 seconds remain here in the first quarter. Raven scans her options. Now Sedelia Oliver kicks it to the corner. Travel. And Libby Thompson will check in and immediately be on the inbound as Odell gets a bit of a breather. McClure will lead her team up the court. And again, open down low, a Wolfpack member finishing it off, Babineau. 4 straight points for her, and just 5 seconds on the clock. Thrown up by Rollins, hard off the glass, and that will end the first quarter. Wolfpack way out in front, 21-5. We'll take a short break and be right back here on the Middle Georgia State University YouTube channel. Welcome back for the second 10-minute period of this game. I'm Joe Copshow, as we'll get an early whistle here. It will be on Middle Georgia State as Akira Johnson off ball picks up a foul. So inbounding from under their own rim will be the Wolfpack. Getting it right to the point or the Wolfpack, and they'll slow it down. Kick out here, corner three. It's a good look, and it cashes. 24-5. As India Johnson will try and cut into this huge Wolfpack lead in only 11 minutes in. She'll get it right back out of the point. 18-foot jumper won't go. And McClure with the rebound and looking to add on to her good day as well. Trying to jump the pass, leaves an open layup, but missed as Babineau got a little lackadaisical with it down low and couldn't convert. MGA tried to get a steal and get their offense to work, and it left an open lane, but unable to convert for the Wolfpack. Now they'll pick off a pass of their own. Libby Thompson with it. She gives it off in the corner. Now baseline drive. Tough layup won't go. Wolfpack bench calls for a foul. None coming in, and now it's a 3-on-2 for the Knights. It ends with a long jumper, and the Wolfpack pick it up and run the floor. McClure tried to save it as it ended up near the scoring table and pounded it right into the out-of-bounds line. So a bit of chaos here early in the second 10 minutes as the Knights try and get something going. India Johnson gives it off quickly to Rollins, right back to her, and the pair plays a little bit of catch until it's thrown over to Pollock. India Johnson steps into one, won't go. Hard fight for the rebound. It's a foul on McCray as she picks up yet another. That'll be her second. And the Wolfpack get it down low, and wide open look missed as Jocelyn Wyatt couldn't convert. That's the second time in about 3 possessions. Loyola has gotten exactly what they wanted and haven't been able to get it. India Johnson with it, baseline drive. She throws one up, and late whistle, but it'll be a charge as crashing to the hardwood was McClure. And that is India Johnson's second as well. And all the guards in foul trouble for the Knights. McClure gives it off. Good play call there off the side of the rim, but a pretty double screen opened up Libby Thompson for 3, and she couldn't get it to go. So the Wolfpack getting everything they want. Only thing stopping them from running the score up is shooting. Rollins will take her chance at a long 2 and sinks it. Good stop and pop on the 15-footer and breaks the scoring drought for Middle Georgia State. Down low to Babineau. She'll turn and fire. Can't get it to go. Tip in won't go. The third chance won't either. And finally pulled down by Zakiria Johnson. McCray stops the ball. Gives it off to India Johnson. Pollock tries her chance to drive. Kicks out. Rollins fakes the long 3. Instead, back to the corner with Pollock, who has her pocket picked. Floor ran by Wyatt, and she crashes into both Knights defenders that got back and draws the foul on the shot. Pollock picks up the foul. Likely the best option out of the 2, as it was also McCray back, who already has 2 personal. So instead of her picking up a third, it's Pollock with her first, and she checks out for Lowry. Wyatt, her first attempt. Hits the rim a couple times, but won't fall. The second attempt hits the rim a couple more times, and this time will go, so she splits her trip. has the Wolfpack set at 25 points. And the Knights still looking to break double digits. Good move from Lowry as her ball fake gets her over the midway line, and after losing her handle, no harm, no foul as the ball is off Caitlin Travis of the black and maroon. Rollins to the corner, Zakiria Johnson, quick three, too strong. Good rebound from Thompson, as Libby Thompson will get it right back. She had a chance to step into one, instead lets her offense settle it down. Swung to the corner. The screen creates some room, but the three rolls off the rim. Now baseline drive and a good kiss off the glass, and it's finished by Travis down low. Wolfpack up by 20 yet again. This zone of this Loyola University New Orleans team has just shut down MGA. It's a soft zone, but it opens up a lot of threes, and as you can see, the Knights have just been unable to convert. The one way to take advantage of that defense is to really do well at the three-point line, as the Knights a chance to convert in transition. They won't after it goes too strong off the rim. McClure, good job to keep her foot in bounds and save it. But the Knights really, the one opportunity that will be open most times is that three-point shot, and right now they're shooting 1 of 12. Libby Thompson gives it off down low, and a good finish off the glass yet again, that time by Thornton, who is just filling up the stat sheet early. Thornton, 7 points, 7 boards, 3 steals. McCray, a three. 1 of 13 now the Knights are. McCray mans up McClure. Makes it hard to get to the midway line, but gives away those 10 seconds in order to set up her defense. 4 minutes remain in the second quarter. Libby Thompson gives it off again down low. This time Babineau tries to work, but drags the foot and picks up the travel call, and it'll be right back to the Knights. It's been a relatively clean game, and this is the first whistle since we've gotten under 5, so we'll take a media timeout and be back. Back here in Cochran, Georgia, the Knights trailing by 22, but it's still early. We've seen crazier things. However, that won't help as Libby Thompson picks it off. Good defense getting back, creating a jump ball off the miss layup, and the Knights will get possession. So no harm, no foul. The only thing is the possession arrow switches the other way. But Looks like the refs had a discussion. No reset shot clock off a tie-up when you get clean possession. So Knights will have 26 seconds, and they need to break the line in 6. And to try and do so and hurry up, they commit the turnover and right back to the Wolfpack. New point guard is Luker. She's open in the corner. Instead, turnaround chance. Thompson can't get it to go. She tries to tip it out. Zakiria Johnson takes it all the way down the court before trying to give it off to Rollins. Her pass picked off. Now Thornton the other way. Easy layup. And it's 31 points for the Wolfpack. Rollins with it. 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. McCray off to India Johnson, swung to the corner, and swung right back to the point. A little bit of catch between 3 of the 5 Knights. And eventually on the drive, Addison Luker picks up the foul as the freshman from Alabama got her hand too far up the arm of the driving Knight. India Johnson to inbound. She gives it off to McCray. And the Knights will swing the ball again around the three-point line. Trying to crash in was Hurd. Her spin caused a bit of chaos as the reach in yet again, this time on the shot, will send Hurd to the line. Mass substitution here for the Knights as they go essentially with their whole second unit, made up of Hurd, Lowry, Sidereal Oliver, Asia Freeman, and Chloe Pollock. So the Knights add on 2 to their total. As Raven will check on for Hurd, so truly the official second unit now for these Knights. Thompson to Thompson. The bounce pass. Trickles out of bounds, so the Knights will pick it up. And a chance to break double digits here before the end of the first half. That pass tipped out of bounds. To inbound, Asia Freeman off to Chloe Pollock. And her pass picked off. Denia Thornton running the floor. Tough finish and 1. That is Thornton's 5th steal as she adds on to her point total. It's at 11, and she has 8 rebounds. There's a chance at a triple-double, and not the way you'd expect. Off on the free throw again, but it's picked up by Kate Thompson. Thompson sets the screen, gets Travis some room. She gives it off and swung to the corner. A chance at a 3, way too strong, picked up by the Knights. Steele Oliver sets a screen, frees up Lowry. Lowry tries to get it down low now to Raven. Raven can't finish, but a foul comes in, and she'll head to the line for 2. And with 93 seconds left, a chance to reach the double-digit mark for the purple and white. pure from the line, so the Knights reach that 10-point mark and a chance to make it 11. They'll do so as good free throw shooting from Kyla Raven. And the Wolfpack, it looked like, tried to go too quick, and this inbound will count as they look to close out the first half with a big, big lead. Good screen here, frees up an easy drive. However, last second closeout from Kyla Raven. She uses her arm length to impact that shot. And coming the other way, the Knights will pick up another trip to the line, this time Chloe Pollock, the shooter.
Number 13, Isabella April, her first team score. On the line, shooting 2, Chloe Pollock.
Pollock misses her first. Pollock doesn't shoot from the line much, but her total after going 0 for 2 is just around 25%. Baseline drive, Raven, good defense again as she sends that one back where it came from. Asia Freeman a chance to pick up some points, and she does in transition. Freeman's 8th and 9th points of the season, and they come in a much needed time as the Knights trail by 20. Freeman now on the defensive side gets blown by, but again, enough defense. She does her job and she'll run the floor yet again. She'll stop everyone up. 3-ball from Pollock won't go, hard off the back iron, and the Wolfpack a chance to get out in transition. Asia Freeman tried to close out, but again, an easy drive from Luker, and just 10 seconds for the Knights to operate. It's cut in half to 5. Asia Freeman with it. She'll just have to throw something up. No one knows the situation, and the long 3 hard off the glass, and that will end the first half. The Wolfpack out in front, 35-13 over your Knights. We'll take about a 15-minute break, be back for second half action after this. Welcome back. We are just about ready for second half action. A look back at the first half, it was dominated by the Wolfpack. They're up 35-13. In particular, it was Thornton, number 15 for the Wolfpack. 11 points, 9 rebounds, 5 steals. On track for about 20, 20, and 10. Doesn't get much better than that, and we are underway here in Cochran, Georgia for the second 20 minutes of this one. As for Middle Georgia State, just keeping our look back going, no player over 3 points. All the points pretty split evenly. Zakiria Johnson leads the way with 3 after her one made triple. Everyone else with 2. So looking to really start this second half on fire are the Knights, and they need it. It's a good start. They force a missed shot and now settle into their offense. Rollins puts one up, won't go. It was a good look, but just too strong with the right hand. The Wolfpack led by Lyman the other way. She gets down low, turnaround jumper, pure. Pretty look and a pretty finish for the senior guard from Alabama. 37-13 here. About 29 minutes left to play. Excuse me, 19 minutes. Math was never my strong suit. As after the turnover caused by Thornton, the shot missed, and the foul comes in on Caitlin Travis after her attempt as she tried to get the board. So another steal comes in for Thornton, but unable to convert are the Wolfpack. Johnson with it. Zakiria Johnson heads to the corner. That's where she'll get it. As she almost throws one away, but luckily it was tipped. Now Zakiria tries her hand at 3. It'll roll and eventually be picked up by a Knight. As India Johnson tries her 3. This one good. As it is 37-16. Lyman scans her options, chooses to go right back up top. The cutting Odell gets it. She works her way into a foul, and she'll head to the line for free throws.
Foul number 25, Loyola Hurd, her second, team's first of the third quarter. Here's the line, shooting 2, Alyssa Odell.
Odell having a good day. 5 points, 4 rebounds. She'll stay at 5 after missing the first. She was really a player in the first 3 or so minutes of this game that looked like she might have a historic day, but since then has cooled off and will stay that way after going 0-2 from the line. Scored 4 of the first 8 points for the Wolfpack. Since then has been held off the score sheet. Rollins with it, looking for options. It's the cutting Zakiria Johnson who gets an easy layup. The whole Wolfpack not expecting it. Out of the ordinary for Zakiria, and right back the other way, the Knights fall asleep and it's an easy layup. Long 2, won't go. Rebound gathered in by McCray. She goes up with it and somehow gets it to go. McCray works hard for the offensive board, goes straight up with it, and the Knights have something going here. Unfortunately for them, so do the Wolfpack as Travis spots up and sinks it. The Knights offense coming alive, but the Wolfpack matching them blow for blow. As that one tried to get inside to Zakiria Johnson, Thornton, if she wasn't fouled, would have had her 7th steal. Yeah, she read that play perfectly, jumped the passing lane, and would have picked it off. But again, Zakiria Johnson going over the back to try and pull that ball in. That's where the whistle comes, and the Wolfpack with it. Lyman gets some room, kicks it off to Odell, drops it off to Travis. Down low to Kate Thompson. She gets some room, turn around, rolls around, and out. India Johnson scans her options. She hasn't really taken many to the hole today. That was a big part of her game. Here she'll do it, and it's sent right back at her. Perhaps that's why. With big Kate Thompson down low, that arm reach she has, it's pretty unstoppable. As a hard foul the other way as McCray commits a foul on Thornton.
Next foul number 4, Brianna McCray, her third, team's third.
A hard foul there.
Checking in for exhilarating. On the line, shoots.
But Kate Thompson, just as a defensive presence down low, has been huge. That was her third block. I think he could have called it her fourth or fifth. And the 7 steals now accredited to Thornton. At least 2 or 3 of them were caused by Kate Thompson's presence down low, as she had multiple tip passes when the Knights tried to get the ball into the paint. Hurd with it. She drives by Thompson, says, "I'll make the broadcaster eat their words," and converts the 2. And now, for the first time in a long time, it's within 20 points. But Thompson wants some of her own, gets it right back, and we're to a 21-point game. As we'll have a timeout on the floor, we'll take a short break and be right back. So the first time out of the second half comes in from the Wolfpack side. Perhaps not expected after how dominant of a first half they had, but really at the end of the second quarter and now into the third here, it's been more evenly matched than perhaps we expected after the first 10 minutes. As chaos breaks out here, the ball eventually ends up in the paint and is finished off by Odell. Knights started with it, turned the ball over, and it looked like no one had clean possession until Odell somehow went up and a chance at the three-point play. So she breaks her bit of a scoring drought and a chance to add to her total as she'll sink it. She has 8 points on the night. And again, the full court press from the Wolfpack, trapping Hurd, but this time benefit of a call. And yet again, it will be a Knights turnover, although they get it right back, and the foul on Thornton. As we'll have another timeout since we are under 5 minutes here in the third quarter. Again, we'll take the short break. So after the timeout, the Knights inbound, this time no press. And they will trap right at the half line. India Johnson splits it, kicks it to the corner. Back to McCray. Pretty play, but won't convert. And now running the floor, the Wolfpack spot up two will go. Lyman sits down, throws it up, and comes right down through the iron, and they're at 48. As all of a sudden the Wolfpack have perhaps dipped into the extra reserve as Kate Thompson shows off with another block. Looked like they were maybe running out of gas. Instead, they've doubled down. Perhaps a heat check for Lyman as she throws one up, and it's off and bounces out of play for Knights ball. After that shot, Lyman will check out for a little bit. And again, have to point out perhaps history when it's being made, but right now, Thornton, number 15, Denia Thornton, the sophomore guard-forward combo from New Roads, Louisiana, sitting at 11 points, 9 rebounds, 8 steals. She'll be guarding ball here, right? Up top, you can see this zone, a 3-2 zone. She sits at the top of it. That lets her get all these steals. Here, she forces an errant shot. Off her rebound, it's picked back up. She gets the double-double. And the Knights right now unable to convert on this extra chance they had, and a travel comes in. That was one of the best looks they've had of the day on the second chance, and we're still unable to convert. We'll see if that rebound officially comes into Thornton. Of course, she lost it pretty quickly after bringing it in, so we'll see how that one is scored as it gets down to Kate Thompson. She gives it off to Odell. Odell throws it up, can't convert, and she'll go to the line. The charity stripe, the one downside really of the Wolfpack today, as they're shooting just above or right around 40%. Again, math not my strong suit. Another miss coming in, and that will certainly have them well beneath that 40% mark now. Splitting the trip to the line. 49 points for the Wolfpack as Kate Thompson will check out. Knights able to break the press. Pollock gets it down low to Oliver, and she kisses it off the glass. Good passing there from the Knights. They've had some trouble breaking the press, but that time picture perfect. 3 minutes here left in this third quarter. Babineau with it. She scans her options, eventually back up to Thornton. Down low to Babineau. Creative work under the basket. She can't get him to go. Thornton kicks it back out after the offensive rebound, and she was open down low, but that pass sailed over her head, and it'll be with the Knights. That is officially Thornton's 10th rebound, so double-double on her day. The most impressive part about it, of that double-double specifically, might be the fact that 4 of the rebounds are offensive. Asia Freeman runs the floor, draws the foul call, and we'll head to the line for 2. Alexis Babineau picks up the foul. A senior from Houston, Texas. That third or fourth guard in rotation, or excuse me, forward in rotation, as Asia Freeman sinks her first. And that one looked like it would fall, but doesn't. Freeman looked like she got a steal, but couldn't control the ball and eventually had to foul. A sophomore playing with a bit of energy, but unable to gain possession, and that puts Loyola University of New Orleans in the bonus. It'll be 2 shots, so no 1 and 1. It's Odell as she sinks this one. Now 4 of 8 from the line. And make it 5 of 9. As after sinking both free throws, Odell will head off as Libby Thompson checks in and will be a part of this trap. And the pass intercepted by Thornton. Gets down low, but having to dribble out of it is Pep. Her first real minutes of this game. She'll try a drive, kicks out. Thornton fakes the 3, now baseline. Scans her options back to Pep. And with 12 seconds on the shot clock, a new play comes in for the Wolfpack. Pep gets some space, kicks out to Thompson. She swings it, corner 3, won't go. Shot clock violation comes in. A lucky buzzer for the Knights, as it looked like Sidereal Oliver might fall out of bounds with the ball there. Instead of the Knights with clean possession, but again, the Wolfpack will have the full court press on, and Knights have not found much success beating it. Sidereal Oliver carries it over half court. Now she'll look for anyone to give it off to. She's able to, and the Knights will be able to settle in for the first time in a while. With it, Pollock pulls for 3. Able to sink it and right back the other way. A steal from Zakiria Johnson. And the Knights maybe with a little momentum. Off to Freeman. 3-point shot again. This line drive won't go. Freeman with the rebound. And second chance for the Knights. Zakiria Johnson 3, too strong. Another offensive rebound. This one Oliver, as she gets bumped out of bounds. No whistle, so ball in favor of the Wolfpack. This Wolfpack team, coached by Kelly Kennedy, a really good history for a coach, a 4-year letter winner at University of North Carolina as a player, has had coaching success everywhere she goes, has her Wolfpack team up 23 here with a chance to add on after the foul, and of course being in the bonus, even though it wasn't on a shot, a trip to the line. Some better free throw shooting here as the third quarter comes to an end for Loyola University of New Orleans. Both made, and something that Coach Kennedy will like to see is free throw improvement throughout the second half. You could win a game by 100, but if you don't shoot your free throws well, every coach will be mad. As, again, the full court press forces the turnover, and it will be Libby Thompson to inbound. Thompson goes back court. She'll end up setting a screen at some point in this possession. There it is. Tries to free Thornton up down low. No shot coming in, and instead back down low to Babineau. This shot blocked, and not cleanly. Late whistle. Sidereal Oliver, it looks like, will be on the foul, and she might be in extreme trouble. That is, in fact, her 5th. So she will be done, as Raven will come on to replace her. Free throw will go, the first for Babineau. she'll make both. Her first trip to the line a success as Raven with the ball for the Knights. And the press broken by Zakiria Johnson, who will settle the offense. That pass picked off by Thornton. Thornton tries to drive in, kicks out, and that floater way short, a good look. But the importance of that steal for Thornton, a triple-double. 11, 10, and 10, the third 10 coming in steals. And as she picks up a rebound, it'll be 11, 11, and 10. So through 3 quarters, an amazing performance from her. But the Knights less so as they trail by 27. Still 10 minutes to play. Anything could happen here on the Middle Georgia State University YouTube channel.
Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. And I'll take some time, but I'll be alright. Moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. Moving on. We're moving on.
The last 10 minutes in store here for this game between the Middle Georgia State University Knights and the Loyola University of New Orleans Wolfpack. I'm Joe Copshow. I've been bringing you through this one as spot up 3 will go for Rollins. Rollins' first 3 of the year, a big one. Just a reminder, folks, after this game on this same channel, actually likely to be on Huddle, so you'll want to head over to Huddle for the second game of this doubleheader. It will feature these 2 teams, but the men's teams. So make sure to head over to watch that, as that should be a very exciting game as well. As Thornton tries to add on to her excellent day, she does with a first. Now 12 points to go along with those 11 rebounds and 10 steals. And she'll sink both, so improving from the line is now 5 of 10 from the charity stripe and 13 points on her total. Rollins drives in, turnaround jumper won't go. And the Wolfpack, 9 minutes to hold on to a big lead. We'll see if they slow it down or if they stay with their offense they've been running all day long. They'll stay with their offense they've been running all day long as a quick 3 comes in and Thornton finishes it off after the offensive rebound. 28-point difference in this one now. On the baseline, just trying to get anything going is Hurd, but after the trap, She picks up the violation, and it'll be with the Wolfpack. Call comes in for the offense. McClure gets a screen, gives it off, and travel as the happy feet from Luker. She had a good look, but the pitter-patter picks up the travel. And it'll be Knights ball. Zakiria Johnson back to the rim, trying to find anyone open. It ends up being India Johnson who swings it to the corner, and the drive from Hurd draws the foul.
Wolfpack foul number 11, Alexis Babineau, her second. Team's first for the fourth quarter. On the line, shooting 2, Loyola Hurd.
Middle Georgia State just trying to get on a hot streak to end this game. Victory likely out of the scenario, but a chance to build momentum for the rest of the season on the line here. So no reason to slow down if you're the Knights as you look to find something to move forward with in the positive column. Want to get hot here late and find something that you can build in the future. That'll help a steal. McCray running the floor. She gets blocked right back into her. Picking up the rebound is Libby Thompson, and now running the floor, Luker. She gets slowed down. No look pass to the corner. Baseline floater won't go, and it's an offensive foul. The charge as India Johnson hits the hardwood.
Wolfpack foul number 4, Jada Washington, her first, team second. Returning for the Knights, Chloe Clark.
India Johnson will lead her team up the court. Johnson gets it right back. Pollock in the corner now. Doesn't go with the three we often see her do, and it'll go all the way to the other corner before being swung right back. And this time the three from Pollock. Picked up by McCray on the back end. As McCray gets it to Hurd, back to Zakiria, and again, swinging the rock are the Knights before an eventual drive. Pass down low and an open look for Zakiria Johnson. Good play from the point guard partner, India, as she created some room. Looked off the defender. A good pass, and the Knights, with that momentum they were desperately looking for. Chance to continue it here as Zakiria Johnson picks up her 10th rebound. And she is 1-3 away from a double-double. We'll see if that's in the game plan, as she is the best three-point shooter on this team. Hurd gets some room. Turnaround jumper won't go, and instead it will be back with the Wolfpack. To the corner. Good look for Luker. She can't convert, and McCray will start to run. India Johnson looking for space. Instead, she'll head right back to the three-point line. McCray cuts in. Circus layup won't go. Hurd saves it to Zakiria Johnson, who can't save it to herself. And after the ball hits the line, the Wolfpack will take possession. We'll see a timeout come in from the Knights. We'll take a short break and be right back. McClure gets space but kicks it off, as now this late in the game, the Wolfpack likely to just try and slow everything down, take as much of the shot clock as they can. Although it sounds like head coach Kelly Kennedy just said, just play your game. So we'll see what ideology comes to fruition at the end of the day. It'll be playing your game, just again as mentioned earlier. This Wolfpack team loves to score, average about 70 per game. They're on pace as Libby Thompson helps the effort with that 2-point shot off the inbound. India Johnson, crossover, has to hold up, looks for options, her best one, and she draws the foul. Two shots coming up for Layla Hurd. She's gotten most of her points from the charity stripe. She's 4 of 4 from there. And now after a made first, looking to go 6 of 6. She'll do so. So perfect from the line. That is certainly something that the Knights can point out and look forward to. They've been excellent from the line. McClure, 3, won't go. Hurd picks up the rebound. Shooting 75% from the charity stripe are the purple and white. India Johnson tries to speed past everyone. Kicks it back off to Hurd, who is tied up as it was a clean block from Libby Thompson. After the good defense, she'll check out, give it off to Isabella April as we see the deeper bench come in from the Wolfpack with a large lead in just over 4.5 minutes remaining. McClure loses India Johnson below a screen. Tries to create her own space. She can't get it to go, and Johnson with the rebound. She'll pick up a screen of her own. This time McClure goes over it. That creates space for Johnson, who sinks it. So you can see India Johnson perhaps a little bit smarter on defense, sinking under the screen rather than over. As long 3 comes in, hard off the iron. Won't go. Luker a bit of a heat check. The freshman shooter unable to get it to go. And it's a 22-point game as the Knights start to cut into this big lead. And it appears that Loyola University in New Orleans is with the ball still. Thought it was off a Wolfpack member, but refs disagree, and another chance at an offensive possession. Luker spins, twists, kicks out. Shot comes in from a stop and pop too, and shot is sunk from a stop and pop too. Freshman to freshman, Luker to Pep, and Pep gets it to go. And now on the defensive end, India Johnson shows the young freshman what experience is like as she drives the shoulder right into her and picks up the foul. .323 left in the fourth quarter here. Just another reminder, after this game, over on Middle Georgia State University's Huddle channel, the two men's teams will face off against each other. Easiest way to find that stream is to simply just look up Middle Georgia State University HUDL in Google, and I'll promise it pops up. So if you haven't had enough basketball for your midday Saturday, Plenty of options left. As for this game, just over 3 minutes remaining. The Wolfpack maintain a large lead and now just looking to add on. Odell a chance to do so at the line after she picks up the shooting foul. That's Zakiria Johnson's 4th foul, so of course she was looking for a double-double, now has to avoid foul trouble to do so. Lane violation on the second free throw, so basket won't count and we'll sit at 64-40. Jada Washington pokes it out of bounds, so Rollins will inbound for the Knights with now officially under 3 minutes left. Johnson calls for a screen. Instead, she picks up the ball, and Knights will have to reset. Zakiria Johnson tries a straightaway 3, won't go. Hurd picks it up, turnaround, second chance, doesn't fall either. Down low to Odell. Odell backs down Zakiria Johnson, gets space, and that's working the paint. Another good possession from Odell as she adds her 13th and 14th points. Hurd pulls it down, climbs the ladder, now spins, gets inside, pushes it off the glass. A pretty possession from Layla Hurd. Inside pass to Odell. Quarterback running the point, the freshman Pep. An excellent entry pass, and it doesn't get much easier for Odell, who is now the game's highest scorer. India Johnson kicks to McCray. McCray looking for help. Rollins now tries her chance at a drive. The floater good, and a chance for 3. She'll try and add one from the charity stripe. As Rollins looks to add her 8th. Layla Hurd has come on strong at the end of this game. It's been mostly from the charity stripe, going 6 of 6, but as you saw in the possession before this one for the Knights, she had a really good offensive play, and she has double-digit points, the only scorer of the Knights to do so. So, again, another thing for the purple and white to look forward to is the impact she's had. The junior has come on as an occasional starter in the second half of the year, and today proven why. Down low to Kate Thompson. Thompson gives it off. Travel. Happy feet from Sky Pep. As the Wolfpack will have to wait a possession to try and match their season average of 70 per game. Good bounce pass to McCray, but she travels after losing her handle. It was a good look. One of the Knights' plays that works so cleanly. I've seen that all season, but that time just a hiccup. And in a day like this, something that has happened a lot, unfortunately, for your Knights. Spot up 2, clean from Sky Pep. And the 70-point total has been reached. Wolfpack can put that on the whiteboard as a success, and they lead by 25. Zakiria Johnson, long 2. Again, hard off the front iron, 50 seconds remain, and that's a tough collision as Rollins tried to jump a passing lane. Good to see Caitlin Travis pop up. That was a very tough collision. 45 seconds remain. Travis pops up and goes to work, floating. Can't get the shot to go. McCray with a head full of steam stops up. These two teams still going at it late in this one. India Johnson drop pass to Rollins. Rollins kicks out. Long two. Won't go. Rebound picked up by the Wolfpack. Shot clock is off. Still looks like they're going to work. And it'll be Travis with a three. Short, 10 seconds remain. Now a three from the corner. This one off the side of the backboard. Rollins with 2 seconds, 1 second. She'll add 2 to her total. Basket counts, but only difference it makes is in the final score, which is 70-47 in favor of Loyola University New Orleans Wolfpack over the Middle Georgia State University Knights. Thank you so much for watching. My name has been Joe Copshow. Again, the final from Cochran, Georgia, 70-47. Make sure to tune in to the second half of the doubleheader over on the Huddle channel of Middle Georgia State University. That is all for today.